Hello, welcome to This Week in Darts. This is a weekly show where I go over the happenings of the darts world over the past 7 days. And this edition, of course, is the World Cup version. So, some stories from this week include 2 rugby players who managed to win the entire event, Fallon Shark getting an MBE, and also Team Belgium completely falling out and then becoming friends again, and then they did quite well. So this is new for me. If you guys enjoy this format, let me know in the comments and leave a like on the video and subscribe. Let's get into it. So, we've just come to the end of the My Diesel World Cup of Darts, and going by Twitter reactions, the pairs-only format seemed to work really well. A lot of people are saying this could be the best tournament of the year, and as long as they keep the pairs-only format, this could potentially be one of everyone's favourite tournaments. So, the winner of the World Cup this year was Team Wales, that consisted of Gerwyn Price and Johnny Clayton. 2 rugby players managed to win the entire World Cup of Darts, making Gerwyn Price and Johnny Clayton the second and third Welsh rugby players to ever make a World Cup final, with the first being Nigel Owens. But we did see Team Wales comfortably beat Team Scotland 10-2 in the final. Now, the losing semi-finalists for this tournament were Team Belgium and Team Germany. We will get on Team Belgium in a little while. With 2 of the early favourites going out reasonably early, England lost in the quarterfinals and the Netherlands team lost in the last 16. Now, they were missing Michael van Gerwen, who pulled out literally a few days before the tournament, but they ended up losing to Belgium and England ended up losing to Germany. I feel like England losing to Germany in a World Cup is kind of expected. But just quickly, I want to give a quick shout out to Perfect 9. Now, I did buy this shirt, but they do some nice things for me, and I will always look after people who look after me. And I just wanted to give their new shirt that I'm wearing right now a little bit of a shout out. It is extremely reasonably priced. It feels really nice. It's a very comfortable shirt, and it's extremely basic but sleek and professional looking at the same time. So if this kind of design of a t-shirt or a dart shirt is a bit of you, then I'll leave a link to this product in the description below. This isn't a sponsored ad or anything like that. They've not paid for this. I just want it to be nice because they're always very nice to me. So thank you very much for designing such a lovely shirt, Perfect 9, and I hope some other people will enjoy it as well. But talking about Belgium, the team was Dimitri and Bergh and Kim Huybrects. Now, in their opening game, they played against Finland, and it just didn't quite seem right. The 2 players weren't looking at each other, they weren't fist bumping, they didn't celebrate together at the end of the game, and it caused a lot of people to think that there was some sort of thing up with these 2 players. Maybe they didn't like each other, or they weren't talking, or they weren't getting on, and everything just seemed a bit weird. According to this article by the Daily Star, Dutch player and pundit Vincent van der Voort shed light on the duo's feud, tracing it back to when Van den Bergh filed a complaint relating to Huybrects to the PDC. He said during Viaplay's coverage of the tournament, it's been a while that they have had problems with each other. It started over an interview Kim had given which Dimitri was angry about, and after that a number of past problems were brought up. Van der Voort went on to explain that the pair were no longer on speaking terms, which he claimed could disrupt them as the tournament goes on. So everyone's suspicions were correct. There was definitely something going on with Kim and Dimitri. But shortly after that match, the PDC released a statement which said, "Following last night's win at the World Cup of Darts, we have sat down to discuss our recent differences. While some issues remain to be resolved in the fullness of time, we are both fully committed to doing our best as a team to win the World Cup of Darts for Belgium and to represent ourselves, our families and our country in the best light. That begins with tonight's game against China, and our focus is now on for preparing for that match as a team." Now, a lot of people thought this was extremely put on and it was a bit weird, and then in the next game and for the rest of the tournament, it was like they were the best of friends. So what's going on between those 2? I have absolutely no idea, but it did make for some good viewing, and I might not be the biggest fan of Huybrects or the biggest fan of Dimitri. I don't mind them, they're just not my favourites. They are very, very good together, and I do think they're quite funny, and I do enjoy watching them play well. So all in all, there was a little bit of drama, but it seems to be kind of resolved. Kim and Dimitri then went on to make it to the semi-finals, losing out to the eventual winners Wales in a last leg decider, where Belgium left themselves 59 and Johnny Clayton checked out 100 in 2 darts to win it. Also, if you saw my video last week, which was 5 teams to watch out for at this year's World Cup of Darts, you will know that I thought Poland were going to do exceptionally well, or at least put on a very, very good performance. And they did just that. Well, in Poland's game against Lithuania, they managed to win 4-1 with a new World Cup of Darts pairs world record of 118.10. Elsewhere in the tournament, a lot of people were talking about the debuting team, Bahrain. One of the Bahrain players, Abdel Nasser Youssef, managed to complete the tournament with a tournament average of 38.06, making Youssef the weakest dart player to ever play in the PDC since I went to Q School in 2022. And they ended up going out in the group stage, losing 4-1 to New Zealand and 4-2 to Latvia. And the last main talking point of the World Cup of Darts was the Russ Bray mistake that actually wasn't a mistake. With the Belgium-Australia game at 7-all, there was a lot of pressure on the referee, being Russ Bray, to get the scores right and to officiate correctly. And with the graphics saying that Belgium wanted 36, Russ Bray called out, "Belgium, you require 16, which caused Twitter to uproar and say that he shouldn't be in the PDC, he shouldn't be marking, he shouldn't be doing the refereeing, he's not as good as he used to be, blah 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 blah, nah 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 nah. When in fact, it was actually Sky's fault. The graphic was incorrect, and Russ Bray was 100% correct. But moving away from the World Cup of Darts, England footballer Phil Foden was challenged by fellow England footballer Bukayo Saka to hit a bullseye with his first dart, and this is what happened.
Can you get a bullseye, mate? Oh my gosh.
Making Phil Foden the 6th favourite dart player to play for England next year, just behind Andrew Gilding. And last but not least, this weekend, Fallon Shark was awarded an MBE for her services towards the sport of darts. Though the PDC tweeted, Fallon Shark has been awarded with an MBE in the 2023 King's Birthday Honour List to recognise her services to the sport of darts. And Fallon said, "I am honoured and overwhelmed. I never considered that I would ever receive such an esteemed honour, and I am beyond grateful." Now, of course, there are a lot of people who are upset that Fallon has got herself an MBE. They think that Lisa Ashton should have got one first. But if you want to complain about it, for once, the PDC has nothing to do with this. This is an outside organisation giving Fallon an achievement, and all I can say is well done, Fallon. Congratulations. But guys, thanks for watching today's video. If you want me to do more stuff like this where I recap weeks of darts or anything like that, then let me know in the comment section below. That would be amazing. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you've got this far, please leave a like on it. It really helps the channel out. And subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. That also helps. Anyway, thanks for watching today's video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye. Guys, I'd just like to quickly say thank you to all of my channel members you can see here. If you would like to become a channel member and have your name at the end of my videos, then you can do so via clicking the link in the description. Supporting me by becoming a channel member means that my dream of becoming a full-time YouTuber and making this a full-time job gets closer and closer. The more channel members I have, the more videos I can make and the more time I can give up to this sort of stuff. So if you enjoy the videos and you want to see more, then please consider becoming a channel member. I really appreciate you listening to this bit at the end. Anyway, have a great day, and I'll see you later.